Morning, Dennis.
Morning, how are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
I can't complain, I'm fabulous.
Great. Awful weather today, eh?
Tell me about it, London, isn't it?
What are you most excited about today?
Winning 2 new instructions for the business. I'm very excited about that.
Great. You look good today, Dennis.
Oh, thank you, madam. Thank you.
So what's your style inspiration then?
Yeah, I think I'm 70s, non-conformist, retro. So I think I was born in the wrong era, but hey.
Give us a 12. Show us your outfit. Awesome. So down to the business. Why property?
No, that's a very good question. I got into property by accident. I got in 2002 when I just graduated from university. I was looking for an apartment. I was looking to upsize with my brother in St. John's Wood. And I walked into an estate agency looking for a flat. And at that point, I didn't realize I was selling myself so much they offered me a job on the spot. That's how I got into property.
That's incredible. Awesome. So how long have you been in the game for?
So about circa 19 years, on and off.
Incredible. And is this what your parents did as well?
No, my parents were in oil and gas.
How many siblings do you have?
Three siblings.
Any of them in property?
Nope, I'm unique.
Okay. So tell us, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, I have a lot of childhood memories, but I think my favorite would be one where I had really good grades in school, and my father surprised me, came to pick me up from school with a Nintendo, which was customized. It had 150, if I remember, 150 inbuilt games. And when he picked me up, he took me from school, took me home, cancelled my private tuition for the evening, and allowed me to play games till I could play no more. So I can never forget that in my life. It was very special.
Awesome. And
It's your coffee. Oh, thank you, sir.
oh, that's lovely, lovely stuff we have there.
Oh, yeah.
Early morning coffee.
So I can't complain about my tea. I love my tea.
So, how would your friends describe you?
Very good. I always find that question quite weird because I'd rather ask you to ask them. But based on what I've been told severally, they say I'm loyal, say I'm consistent, and I'm humorous.
Awesome. How would you describe yourself in one word?
I would say driven.
And what's the most exciting deal you've had in your career?
To think back, not to brag, but I've done quite a few deals, I would say. One that was really exciting was a deal with some students, some MBA students from London Business School. That deal was particularly exciting because it opened up a can for legacy as a company. From that deal, we were able to house, I think, about 30% of the LBS community within that batch. And as it carries on till to date, we actually still affiliated with LBS. So it was a very good deal for us.
Great. And this was at Legacy?
Yes, it was.
Awesome.
Yes.
And what's the strangest thing an applicant has ever done during a viewing?
It's a very tricky question. I can never forget one though. There was a guy who, during the viewing, he passed wind for an extended period of time during the viewing as I was talking. And what was hilarious about it was the fact that he carried on with the conversation like nothing was abnormal about what was happening. So yeah, I think that was...
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What would you say is your closing style?
I would say my closing style is subtle. I basically present all the information. I give you a full, comprehensive, detailed information about everything there is to know about every property. And I just basically guide you to your decision.
Awesome. We like that. And who would you say is your mentor?
A mentor. A mentor is a guy who was actually started off as a client, turned friend, and he's such a great guy. His name is Deepak Ahuja, and yeah, that is my mentor.
I must say, we really like your office.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely office. Matches your fashion style.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I guess, like I said it before, I think I was born in the wrong era.
Interesting wallpaper as well. Do you like to read?
Yes, very much so. I believe investment in knowledge pays the best returns.
Great. Digital or paper?
I am slowly transitioning to digital, but for now it's predominantly paper.
Speaking of offices,
Yes, ma'am.
where will you open your next branch?
Oh, it's definitely going to be Prime Central London, Westminster Borough, for sure.
Awesome. And what's the plan for Legacy?
Oh, Legacy. Legacy is going to be the most reputable company for clients to approach. We're going to be the most reputable company in that respect, but we're also going to be one of the best companies to work for. In a couple of years, we're expecting to have at least 3 new branches. Hope definitely one in Westminster, which will probably be our flagship office. We also plan to expand globally in the future as well. So that's part of our long term.
What would you say your biggest achievement in the last 10 years has been?
Good question. I would say setting up a business from scratch and being able to compete with fully established companies, yet being able to grow the team, grow the business year on year. I think that's my biggest achievement.
Awesome. And not to say surviving COVID as well.
Oh yeah, thank you. We always forget about COVID. We've almost forgotten about COVID, but yes, that's a very good point.
Great. And why would you say Legacy is different?
Legacy is different because we are not your average estate agents, as you know, people have this perception of estate agents. We are consultants. The way we work is totally different from anyone else. We are very unique in the sense that before any of my team step out to show anybody properties, they fully and comprehensively qualify these people to ensure that they are taking them out to see exactly 90% or 90, if not 99% of what they're looking for. So we have a very high strike rate, hence our reviews, but also we have a 3-2-1 phenomenon here. So 3-2-1 means we show you 3 properties, of which you're going to shortlist 2, and then you're probably going to make an offer. More likely than not, you're going to make an offer on one of those properties.
Great, I like that. 3-2-1.
3-2-1. That's IMO.
So, who would your dream celebrity be to sell a house to?
It's an interesting question because I'm not really starstruck, so there's not really any celebrity that I can say. But if I were to sell a property to a celebrity, I would think I'm really inspired by the likes of Jake Bezos and Elon Musk. So I would like to take those kind of people on the tour because I feel like there's so much I'll be able to learn from them.
Great. Definitely a good business decision there.
Thank you,
What would you say the biggest risk you have ever taken in your career is?
Biggest risk? I think biggest risk is actually setting up Legacy because it wasn't just about setting up the company. I mean, the company was set up without a loan. It was organic, set it up myself. I mean, I had business partners at the time, but being able to set up a company and survive off the income that the company was generating while still trying to maintain my lifestyle, I think that's the biggest risk I've ever taken.
Fantastic. If you could be a superhero, who would it be and why?
Let me try to dissect that question. So for me, as a the gift I would like to have would be to read minds. So I'm thinking, who can read minds? Which superhero reads minds? I think Professor X from X-Men.
X-Men.
Yes, I think that's
Awesome.
a superhero that would be.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out a few of your favorites. We're going to shoot a few very quick questions.
Okay.
Favorite movie of all time?
The Godfather. That's my ringtone.
Wow. Favorite song?
At this moment in time, it's actually a song called Mona Lisa by Love Star or something like that. Have you guys heard it before?
No, we haven't, but we sure would love to.
Okay, let me just give you a little taste. I think it's in the top of my playlist actually, so it shouldn't be difficult to find. There we go.
Oh, we do know this song.
You do know the song.
Yeah.
It's top of my playlist at the moment, so yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Favorite color?
It's a cross between burgundy and terracotta.
I see. You're even wearing it today. Great.
Very observant.
Favorite part of your job?
It's putting the puzzle together for me, you know? It's the clothes. It's gratifying.
Great. Favorite cuisine?
I just like food, period.
Favorite restaurants in London?
I have to say it will be Mortar and Pestle on Park Road.
What kind of food is that?
It's Thai. Really good restaurant.
Awesome. Favorite piece of jewelry?
At this point in time, I am fascinated by the Apple Watch. I'm addicted to the Apple Watch to the extent that I co-own an Apple Watch accessory company called Matse-Orere, and that's basically my brand. It's called Matse-Orere. So yeah, Apple Watch definitely for sure. I can't live without it.
Cool. Great. Looks really good.
Thank you, madam.
Favorite book?
Secret.
Favorite item in the office?
I think for me it will be my whiskey decanter set. Please don't judge me. Well, yeah, I think this would be my favorite item in the office. On that note, can I interest you in a drink? Or?
No, thank you. We're on the clock.
Sure. Oh, of course. Okay.
So, fate or luck?
I would say fate. You know, I'm one of those people that believes in destiny. I believe what will be will be. But I also believe that we can guide our fate through our manifestations. That's what I believe.
Great theory. Top 3 destinations to visit?
Keeps on changing. At this point in time, it will be Bora Bora, Bali, Indonesia, and Maldives.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
What is a social cause you are passionate about?
I would say equal rights. I have an office that's dominated by strong women, and I also have a very diverse team. So yeah, definitely equal rights.
Great. If you were in property, what would you do?
I think I'll definitely be in oil and gas. I have an MBA, which specializes in oil and gas management, but also I had a short stint of working in oil and gas, but I always had a calling for property, so I stuck to it, and here we are today.
What advice would you give to your 21-year-old self?
21. Wow, I would say to myself, definitely, I would say, amass as much knowledge in your chosen path, as much information as possible, soak in as much as you can, but also making your business to be the business. Definitely be bold and be the best version of yourself, and don't be scared to be an entrepreneur. Aim to be an entrepreneur by the age of 25, I would say. 25, entrepreneurship. That should be the cutoff.
Interesting. One important life lesson.
One important life lesson. I would say be kind. Be fair. Always be fair. Be kind.
Great. And what advice would you give to anyone starting out in property?
I would definitely say look to PropTech. The industry is evolving, so you need to keep up with the times. Think outside the box for sure. I would also say don't focus too much on trying to earn the commission. Focus more on delivering quality service, and your earnings will be a byproduct of your reputation and the service that you offer. That's what I would definitely recommend. Hello? I'm well, thank you. Could you take a message, please? Thank you. Yes. Any more questions for me?
No, thank you very much for your time today,
Oh,
Dennis
Absolute pleasure.
of Legacy Property Consultants. We hope you have a great day.
You too. You too. Have a good one. Take care. Cheers.
Thank you.